What's going on, YouTube? So due to a series of events, I am unable to do the full review that I intended for this 300 blackout pistol that I kind of assembled and built. It wasn't a full-on build because the upper is Maxim defense and stuff like that, and I'll go into it in a little later here. But the gun club that I'm a part of, they're going through zoning issues. And until they get those zoning issues resolved, which should be 2 months or so, I'm going to be keeping you guys waiting basically on the insights of this build. What did I do to it to modify it and stuff like that? Because you guys have been patiently waiting, you've been bugging me, and I apologize. I just wanted to keep it in the video, but due to those events, I don't like making reviews at indoor ranges. I'm going to have a couple rolled footage coming into the videos here. But I want to sit here and talk about this for a second, just so you guys can make the best educated decision on whether this is something you want to do. Now, in the next 2 months or so, when the zoning issue is supposed to be resolved, I'm not the county, I don't call the shots, but that is what rumor has it to be. It's going to be several months. I want to take this to the range, and I want to take it to a 100-yard range. I want to shoot this at 100 yards. I have a chronograph. I have multiple load types for this AR pistol. Actually, let me see here. Just so you guys can get the proper information. I have 300 blackout. You probably can't see that. I got 300 blackout, 168 hollow point boat tails. It's 9mm. We don't need that. It's 9mm. Don't need that. Don't need that. I have 125 grain precision match. I have 175 hollow point boat tail, 300 blackout. I have 150 grain full metal jacket, 300 blackout. 155 grain hollow point boat tail, 300 blackout. And then I also have 150 again. I got 150 because I figured that was the good range ammo to kind of play with this system with. So with those bullet weights, I want to shoot them individually at 100 yards and put them through the chronograph and figure out what grouping I'm getting at 100 yards. And I am not going to tell you what you should be doing. I may tell you what I decide I'll ultimately carry when I'm carrying this, because this is going to be like a truck gun. Look how small it is. It's super cool. Or if I want to carry a smaller bag or something with a little bit of a larger punch. This is a cool little package, guys. I'll put the information out there on the velocity we're getting out of the rounds, out of the 5.5-inch barrel, and the group sizing we're getting. And you can create your own opinion on what's going to be the best bullet weight or size to carry. You can also leave in the comment section below a bullet weight that you feel I should try. I am not suppressing this. This is staying with the hate break. It's staying in its own size. So running subsonics through this would be kind of pointless. So just keep that in mind if you're going to put a bullet weight, size, or something in the comment section. So coming over here, this is the PDX Maxim Defense 5.5-inch 300 blackout upper. This is the PDW Maxim Defense brace that they offer. This is the brace where I can literally just rip and pull. I have the ability to unlock it if I'd like. And this does give me the ability to easily fold it back up and stuff like that. But if I just want to be a little bit more discreet about things, you know, I could definitely push this down or drag it out, or I could push it down and get it started and just start pulling it out. It is adjustable. Realistically, I'm 6'5", I'm a big guy. This needs to be fully extended for me to be comfortable. And I was a little weary about the 5.5-inch barrel, but it's okay. It's okay. But you have your one position that's all the way in. It's difficult to do it from this angle. Here's your second position, or your first position. The next one, and then the next one. Just to give you an idea of the positions that you have. Now, the modification that I had to do, we'll get into that in a second. So this is the Radiant ADAC Lower. I also have the Blackout Defense 3-pound hybrid curved zero reset trigger in this build. Also have the 45-degree safeties. But if you look on this side, this bolt release right here. Oh, just hold on. I gotta take it off my brace here. We'll send the bolt home. And now we can put it back on this magazine. So if you're curious what's going on here, guys, this is like a stand I built. I've talked about it in other videos. Just a piece of plywood screwed to an old magazine. So this allows me to do some work to my rifle or just display it nicely at an affordable price without going out and buying a designated stand. It does well, it's well balanced, but it's really not much at all. But now we can verify that it is clear and safe. This bolt release right here, this is what got in the way of this brace and or stock, depending on which one you got. When I lower this down, what would happen, and I'll roll in some pictures here, is this right here would actually sit on top of my bolt release. And it wasn't the end of the world, but it wasn't right either. Because realistically, would I be running it in this position? No. If I had to shoot it in this position and manipulate the bolt from how I train, could it be an issue? Yes. So, I took it to work and just spoke to the guys at work, and they got the tools and everything, cinched it down and cut it off for me, no problem. And then because these rails right here are aluminum, I got that aluminum black marker. You just color it on there, and then it just makes it look like it's part of the build itself. So that is the only modification I really had to do. Like, you guys are like, oh, that's super cool, I want to build it. I'm like, hold on. I'm just, got to do a slight modification, and I'll roll in pictures of it being cut as well if I have it already. These optics on here, I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it. This is a Steiner DR SX1 or something. It's something I had sitting around. It's an old one. I don't know if it says it on top there or not. I'll put it in the description of what this actually is. And then this is the 3X magnifier by Vortex. Did I realistically have to throw this on? No. Does it look cool? Yes. Part of the reason why I threw it on now is I had every intention of going to the range and putting this in 100 yards. This would help out a lot. Am I going to carry this every day henceforward with this on there? I don't know. And if I choose to, it's because I can. And if I choose not to, it's because I can. But realistically, this is not necessary, especially on something like this. Like, I don't even have a magnifier on my Mark 18. I never will. So, just give you an idea. Shooting this. So your flash signature, if you're concerned about the flash signature at night, it's there. Is it like outrageous? Absolutely not. I think this hate brake does a remarkable job for what it is. It's like a back pressured brake. It's actually a pretty cool concept if you really dig into it and look at it. And it's designed for this 5.5-inch barrel shooting a 300 blackout. And there is some kick to this pistol, but it's not uncontrollable. So my Daniel Defense Mark 18 and 5.56, I shoot that a lot. there's like very little, no recoil in it at all. So like picking this thing up in its short barrel configuration and everything, I figured I'd experience something. I think it was just a little bit more than I originally anticipated, but I can still rapidly engage targets at 25 yards and keep a nice sized group downrange. So you do maintain control with this pistol. It is easy to shoot. Just you feel a little bit more recoil, but you know you're dealing with a larger supersonic bullet just in general. Plus with your smaller barrel, and of course you got the brace, so that's not designed to really help you out much at all either. But realistically, guys, that's all I got for you on this this build I did. Like I said, I'm going to be taking this to the range in about 2 months, and I'll throw all those rounds down range and kind of bring more information about what this pistol is capable of once I have the ability to do so. But I hope what I brought to you today was enough to assist and help you on you trying to determine if this is something you want to do. The main reason why I didn't buy this complete pistol that's offered by Maxim Defense is I'm a left-handed shooter. I love the ADAC Lowers, and the Radiant ADAC Lower is my go-to lower, mainly just because I love how the magazine release locks the bolt to the rear and drops the magazine at the same time, and there's no other ADAC lowers out there that do that. And then this pistol grip here, this is just the Wilson Defense grip. I have that on my Mark 18 as well. I just like it. If you guys have any questions for me, leave it in the comment section below. And if you would like to see me do anything with this in the review that I'll do in several months, please let me know. Other than that, you take care of yourself, guys, and have a good day.